Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Hey guys, it's Nicole, and it is the day before Thanksgiving, hence my I Love Turkey shirt. And I am here to share with you some tips and tricks to hopefully not gain a lot of weight, not only this Thanksgiving, but during this holiday season. So here you go. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be cooking, baking, preparing all sorts of yummy foods and treats for Thanksgiving to share with your friends and your family. So here are a few swaps that you can make while you're cooking and you're preparing your meals that might make a difference in your end calorie results. So first of all, if you have a recipe that calls for whole milk, obviously just substitute that with like 1% or skim milk. If you have something that calls for sour cream, you have a couple of options. You could either use like fat-free sour cream or get the no-fat plain yogurt and use that instead. If a recipe calls for a whole egg, you could use 2 servings of an egg substitute. You can, instead of regular cheese, use low-fat cheese if you have a recipe for calls for that. If your recipe calls for bacon, swap it out with turkey bacon, or like sausage, swap it for turkey sausage. If you're making something with pasta, use whole wheat pasta. If you are using rice, don't use white rice. Make sure to use brown rice to save on some calories and just make it a little more nutritious for you. If your recipe calls for evaporated milk, then use the low-fat version of that as well. If you're doing something with cream cheese, use the 1/3 less fat version. And I think those are a lot of my swap tips. Now, while we're at it, I've got a few tips for your game plan on Thanksgiving, how you can avoid the dreaded overeating at the Thanksgiving table. So tip number 1, make sure when you get up in the morning you go about your day as usual. Don't skip breakfast. Don't skip, if you do snacks in the morning, don't skip any of that, thinking that, then you won't overeat or whatever. Honestly, the odds of you overeating are still just as big. Honestly, you'll probably eat more than you even would have had you not skipped those meals. So still eat your breakfast like you normally do, still have your morning snack, go about your lunch, and then keep going for the rest of your day. Make sure you stay hydrated on Thanksgiving Day. Make sure you're drinking lots of water. I recommend drinking a glass or 2 of water about 30 minutes before you eat. It'll help you feel more full and less apt to overeat. And remember, whatever beverages you're having, whether it's soda or alcoholic beverages, count those calories in. Pay attention to those calories in your overall daily intake, because that counts too. We like to forget about that, but it does. Also, on Thanksgiving Day, if there's salad, definitely start your meal with a salad. That'll help. Focus on vegetables and colorful vegetables. Make sure you get your servings of that. Use a smaller plate if there's an option, because when we have big plates, I don't know about you, but I feel like I need to fill it up with absolutely everything. Also, another tip would be just to, pick what you want to splurge on. If there's something special, then yeah, go ahead and splurge on it, but it doesn't mean you need to have 3 helpings or 3 servings of grandma's chocolate pie. Just pick one thing you're going to splurge on and have 1 regular serving of it. Hopefully you've already got your workout in for the day, and if not, well, then you need to do it, that night. Don't skip your workout. Maybe after you eat, if it's nice where you are, you can go play a game of touch football in the yard with all the kids and all the aunts and uncles, or maybe you can just go for a walk, go for a little jog, whatever. Get out, get moving, walk the stairs. Just do something to get yourself going and burn off some of those calories you've consumed. Make sure that you focus on socializing. The holidays are all about spending time with your family and spending time with your friends. It's not just about the food, so focus on spending that time with them. And obviously don't hang out by the snack table. If you're hanging out by the food table and the snack table, you're going to snack and you're going to eat whether you're thinking about it or not. So move on out. Go find somewhere else to sit, somewhere else to be, and just focus on what the holidays are all about. It's about being thankful and recognizing the blessings that we have in our life. And even though we may have things that may not seem to be going right, focus on what is, and focus on the great things that are happening for all of us and for those around us. So there you have it. Those are my tips for maybe saving a few calories and eating a little more healthy in terms of your baking and your preparing your foods, as well as your game plan for your actual Thanksgiving or Christmas meals. So thanks for listening. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe, leave some comments down below. Maybe you just like my shirt and you want one. I don't know if you can get it. I got it last year. But thanks for listening. Have a great holiday, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.
Jingle, jingle.